By the time we get to the episode you're filming now, will we get to meet Curtis Holt's partner?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I could tell you that with 100% certainty.
Is he your type?
He definitely would be my type. Yeah, for sure. He's a handsome dude. Yeah.
In last night's episode, we saw that your character learned that Felicity has something else going on, stopping the Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Is he going to continue to just kind of know only a little bit about that, or is he going to get pulled further into the operation?
Yeah, I feel like as the season progresses, he'll definitely get pulled further and further into the Team Arrow world. You know, there's a lot of fun stuff coming up in some of the episodes where he gets to go out in the field and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
How does he react to all of that?
You know, he's surprised by it, but, you know, on the last episode, he talked about, you know, his need to want to, you know, do right for people and, you know, help the city and stuff like that. So I think it's also something that's intriguing to him. And he's definitely, like, into the fact that Felicity is, like, doing that type of stuff. So I feel like that's something that has been inside himself. So he kind of is excited to get out there, you know.
How is that impacting his relationship with his husband? Is his husband okay with that?
You know, the husband wants to get away on trips all the time and those like that, you know, but I think he understands that, you know, Curtis is doing an important job at Palmer Tech and, you know, really trying to do the best he can for the family too and for the people of the city.
Well, can you talk about Curtis and Felicity's dynamic? Because now she has somebody kind of on her level now that they've done. So how is that?
You know, they have such a fun dynamic, and Emily and I, like from the second we got on set, it was just like hit it off instantly, just cracking jokes, being silly. But Curtis and Felicity, I mean, they have the same type of passions. You know, they're both very much into tech and computers and all stuff like that. And I think that their chemistry just really, really plays off well with each other.
Will we also see them having like some more intense conversations? But so far, their dynamics been relatively comedic.
Yeah. You do see them kind of trying to solve some of the mysteries of like at the end of the episode, they showed some stuff that was going on with that phone and stuff like that. So you see them kind of trying to figure out what's going on with that, and he kind of helps her on the path of trying to get Ray Palmer back too.
Have you gotten any more action scenes? I mean, we saw last night.
Yeah.
Felicity was definitely in the action.
Yeah. I got some more action scenes coming up, and it's all just been so much fun just to shoot and really cool to, you know, just be out in the field.
Did you have to do any special training to prepare?
Not so far, not yet. I'm sure there'll be some stuff down the line. But, you know, there's definitely been, the stuntman has been used aplenty so far. So, you know, Curtis gets to mix it up a little bit.
We saw that scene where Curtis puts his hand up and goes, the jaw doesn't quite match, but he seems like a very smart guy. So
Yeah.
Do you think, how do you justify that?
I mean, you know, Curtis is smart, so he's probably usually playing 2 steps ahead, you know, so he might not want to tip his hand if he does notice the Green Arrow, but I can't see if he does or doesn't yet, you know. He's very smart, I will say that. He's extremely smart, and you can probably put 2 and 2 together probably, right?
Is there, has the phrase fair play actually come up at any point yet?
Yeah, you know, in one of the next couple episodes that you'll see that phrase in a very visual way.
Well, there was a deadline given that he had now 6 months to kind of justify his continuation with the job. How much is that actually coming into play in the episodes that you've filmed so far? And does he have actually a good plan as to how he can save his job?
I think he's definitely working on it. Like we kind of, yesterday, they looked at the HD lenses and we got to see the T-Sphere for the first time. So I definitely feel like he's in the mix of really finding that groundbreaking technology. But, you know, he's kind of getting pulled into Felicity and Team Arrow's world in regards to things that are going on at Palmer Tech too. So he's trying to work on that, but also trying to help Team Arrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Have you been able to share any scenes with Grant yet? Because I imagine Barry and Curtis would have such a hilarious rapport.
You know, we've like tweeted each other on and stuff like that, and I haven't got to at this point, but I would love to. And I think Grant and I were talking, and we both would love that a lot. I would love to just go check out Star Labs, Curtis and Star Labs, with Cisco and all those people. That'd be a lot of fun, you know?
Other than Felicity, what are some of the interactions you're really enjoying playing?
Yeah, I mean, you know, even before I came on the show, Diggle was like one of my favorite characters. So I really like the interactions Curtis and Diggle are kind of having with each other. And
can you tease anything about that?
I mean, you know, it's kind of a mutual respect, and there's still, you know, they still have to be careful not to give up the identities of certain people and whatnot. But it's a lot of fun just to play off David Ramsey and whatnot, and I think him and Curtis have a pretty good relationship.
Does Curtis get recruited for the Elect Oliver Queen campaign at all? Does he see in that like world?
He's in that world partially. I wouldn't say he's recruited to do any
like-
campaigning or anything, but I think he's definitely supportive of Felicity's boyfriend running for mayor.
What feedback are you getting already about your
question.
What feedback, like fan feedback, are you getting already for
They
your
hate me
character?
so much. They're like, get off Arrow, Echo. No, everyone's been.
The voice of
Sounded
That's-
just like Twitter.
That's how Twitter sounds, right? Hey, LTA. But everyone actually has been so nice, and they make me feel like the most special guy in the world. They're just all so welcoming. And I know when I first took on the role, that was definitely like, oh God, I just hope the fans like my portrayal of this character, and this show's so amazing. I hope that I could add something to it. And I feel like the fans have been so vocal and just showing their appreciation, their support, and their passion for Curtis and for the show. And I just, it's the best feeling in the world.